again, oh, you go ahead. You tell me what you think about Mr. Kevin Samuels. Like, I know how you feel about Kevin Samuels, but go ahead and share your view with the peoples.
So turn on your misogynist hats here. Um, so
We're gonna lose some female followers. I'm sorry, y'all.
but and that is perfect, and that's the problem, because like you said, I'm about to share my opinion, and I've seen this talked about on so many podcasts. I've seen this talked about in so many different things. When men say things that women don't like,
They don't want to hear it.
they don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
And I've heard women even admit to this, and some almost like a badge of honor, like, yeah, we're not contradictory. Yeah, we're hypocritical. Like, yes, we don't take accountability for actions, and y'all like that's okay. And I've seen like prominent women
Don't say y'all.
say this. Who's y'all as women?
Oh, okay.
So my frustration with this change.org petition, and just in general, is I feel like there's been a course correction in society, and women empowerment, feminist movement, Me Too, and all of that, this swell that's occurred has grossly overcorrected itself from the days of, what's the color purple and other things, where women were basically property, and women were treated as less than, and women had to walk behind a man, and women were just eye candy. And so obviously that was wrong, and women deserved way more than that. But I think we've overcorrected to the point where you can't say anything critical of a woman. You can't address anything of a woman. And if you say she's too big, you're body shaming. If you say she's too small, then you're criticizing that. You can't talk about her hair. Her whole entire body could be fake, and you're supposed to just embrace and appreciate it. And that's not realistic, and it's not going to work. And so what Kevin Samuels does to me is he colorfully provides realism to these conversations. And women will say, I want this type of man. And a lot of the type of man that they're speaking to or they want, he is it. And he's telling you what people like him want, what high earning, high value men want. And their response set is, no, you shouldn't want that. Or it's wrong of you to say, I don't deserve that kind of man because
I look like this.
Because I'm an average woman. And when you say a woman's average, obviously you called me average, but it's not even correct them. He would challenge them. And this is something that I do often. If you give me an answer, okay, you can have that answer, but explain it to me. And so when he starts pressing them on questions of the categories you mentioned, age, children, past relationships, all of that, it said you start to say, so you're saying you're here, but as a high value man, what I'm hearing is you're actually here. Because as a man, and I know this sucks to hear, but in the power position, it's like, why do I want all of that? I can get the best of the best. So that's what I'm going to want. So if you're bringing, attitude, if you're bringing children, if you're bringing age, if you're bringing a look that doesn't appeal, then
what exactly is your value to me as a high value man?
And when women have to look in the mirror and say, okay, you're right, they don't say, okay, you're right.
Yeah, I was going to say, who says, okay, you're right?
They start to justify and trying to explain, and then it goes left.
Him.
And so naturally, he typically lets him go, and it's a conversation. And then he's finally like, listen, this is what it is. This is who you are. I wouldn't want you. And he hangs up on him. And then